Villiers, whoever gets out of this one.
0-0.
Chaffin will be back to serve first. He's labeled as C on your screen, the 55 seed,
Point.
below 18. So that's all we can show on the screen if you're wondering why.
All right,
Point.
good start. 2 freebies right there.
Love it.
2-0. Side out.
Clearly depth a theme for the young Chaffin. Surrenders it back there, but a nice 2-point start.
0-2.
Interesting. Big forehand.
Point.
I have not seen anyone start their serve that far to the right. I'm thinking he's trying to get an angle on that, and Haworth does have a great backhand, so he's probably not scared of you going there.
The big serve from Haworth.
2-2.
Nice drop volley. Great drop volley.
Point.
Voids the kitchen too, yeah, so that is an interesting service adjustment there for Haworth.
I have to think it's to get an angle to
3-2.
hit an more out wide serve. I doubt he's going to tell us the reasoning.
Side out.
A little long there.
2-3.
Ooh, had
Side
the
out.
angle, let it fly. Side out for Chaffin.
And it looks like right away, Chaffin is taking the first ball in and trying to get to the net on Haworth's forehand.
3-2.
Seems like a pretty clear game plan to me.
Do you agree with the
Side
game
out.
plan? Do you agree?
I think Haworth's
2-3.
backhand, I mean, I can't say, I don't watch the men's singles game as much, but Haworth's backhand is pretty lethal. Ooh, what a lob. What a defensive
Side out.
lob right there. Great point by Chaffin.
Explain the degree of difficulty on the defensive lob.
Well, you're on the run, and that's pretty much the only shot you can hit. So to be able to throw it up over the person's head and keep it in is very difficult. Yep, there he goes again. Wow. He is going to need to be careful, though. You can't just bull rush Haworth. He likes passing shots, and his forehand is not a liability. It's weaker than his backhand, but it's not a liability.
Yeah, he has strengths on both sides, right? And
4-2.
also potentially funneling it to his strength by serving out so wide
Left.
as well.
I have to think so. Don't you agree, Michelle?
Yeah.
4-2.
That's a great ball. Really
Side
taking
out.
it early and attacking that forehand again.
So if you're coaching a young Chaffin that's trying to come up through the ranks, you're 14 years old, you have the world ahead of you in terms of pickleball. Up to this point, I'd love to get your thoughts laid on some of the conversations you might start with.
Oh,
Side out.
forehand rally right there. I mean, honestly, he has no pressure right now.
Yeah.
You really are just focusing on yourself, your footwork,
4-2.
your stroke production, and your game plan. I think the biggest
Side
thing,
out.
a little long maybe, I think the biggest thing is his ability to change up strategy. See, like once you're in the flow of the match, that really separates the top players from the middle of the line players. So to
2-4.
develop that early is big.
Takes the
Side
net, but
out.
then funnels the volley to the middle. Haworth takes advantage.
Chaffin seems to have missed a couple backhand volleys.
4-2.
No, Anna Lee Waters first, I want to say last year in Atlanta, at the major in May, she was serving from the far right side as well. She
That's interesting, yeah.
She ended up only doing it for a couple tournaments, so she must have decided it wasn't worth it.
Point.
Chaffin is making it known he's going to
3-4.
come in. It's a great ball.
Point.
Stay back that time on a great ball, to your point. But Haworth in a bit of a corner.
Now, I do believe these two are familiar with one another because
4-4.
I was warming up with Chris in Cincinnati, and
Side out.
he told me for his semifinal match he was warming up with Camden, and I had not heard of the kid at this point, so there must be
4-4.
some familiarity. Let's see who that helps. That's a big
Point.
serve.
It's kind of fun to see some of these new names in the mix too, especially somebody
5-4.
such as yourself, such a veteran of the game, to see the rush of young talent.
That's a great play by
Point.
Haworth. I really think once he powers into the net, Chaffin's going to have...
Timeout receiver 6-4.
Oh, early timeout. Okay. He's going to have to come up with some goods.
All right, 2-point lead.
Seems obvious to me he's trying to get in. Obviously, he's going to have to pick his times wisely. He's going to, because Haworth is so dangerous from the back. But if I'm Haworth,
6-4.
I'm looking to initiate now. Big serve and take this in.
There he goes.
Now he
Point.
seems to be struggling with that backhand volley a little bit.
What's the diagnosis?
7-4.
You know, I would need to look at it a little quicker. Yeah,
So good.
I think that's what Haworth really needs to implement more. He's so dangerous from the back, so I see why he's so comfortable just hanging back there. But when he comes in on his own terms, he hits such a heavy
8-4.
ball, it's hard to pass. And he's so long, Michelle.
Yeah, he is.
And see ya. Look at that hold. I mean, it's so pretty.
The backhand too. Not everybody has that. 2 points. Game 1 is in the books. For the big
9-4.
Chris Haworth. Won gold in Orange County last year.
Point.
Even that ball, I feel like Haworth just needs to start
Challenge
initiating
timeout receiver 10-4.
more and more to come in.
Chaffin will take the free challenge timeout for 45 seconds too. He's seen enough against Chris Haworth. And as far as stakeholders at the top of the ranks on the PPA Tour and winning singles titles, Federico Staxrud got off the schneid, so to speak, in Sacramento, taking home gold over Gabe Joseph, who also got married. It was last weekend, so congratulations.
A lot of
to
marriages.
Gabe, I know, and Kate Fahey took home gold, got married on
Kate
her
Fahey.
way. Yeah, so
We're going to
lots
miss
of
her here
excitement.
this
I know.
week. Well, not the singles draw.
Yeah, you might not. What's the preparation like for you this week, heading into women's singles and what you're looking ahead?
I'm trying not to look ahead. I'm just
All right.
kind of like stay within myself. And actually, I have been really working on just trying to be a lot more relaxed and doing a lot of different modalities to do that. I'm sure you're aware of them as well, Michelle.
Come in.
Had a great
10-4.
run in Sacramento all the way to the semifinals. Did Jansen standing next to me now. Game point here for Haworth. Oh, knifing volley. That was a nice approach
Side
shot
out.
too. Deep to the forehand side of Haworth.
Yeah, when Chaffin takes his time and comes in and not really bull rushes and gets ahead in the baseline rally, he's much more successful. It's a great serve.
Just wide. Gives
Side
the
out.
serve right back. Game point number 2 for Haworth. Here's a look at the last 12
10-4.
months for Chris Haworth. 10-4. Recently signing.
He was on quite the run. Oh, what a dip. Oh.
Side out.
He was on quite the run in APP. I think he won like a record number, like 80 matches or something crazy in a row. I'm making up the numbers, so don't quote me. But it was very impressive and why he came over to the PPA Tour.
Nice.
Great shot.
Point.
Just kind of babied that approach right there.
Back on the board for Chaffin.
5-10.
Haworth went on about an 8-point run there.
Yeah, with 2 timeouts as well. And there it is, that backhand volley again.
Is there a way he could better approach to set himself up a little bit better for the backhand volley?
I think he's definitely not following the ball. He's too worried about Haworth's cross-court roll. But it's got to be something technique-wise if he's missing that many. Yeah.
3 game points in game 1 is in the bag for Chris Haworth, up a game and 1 game away from a round of 32 appearance that would take place tomorrow in this progressive draw format. Right now in a 1 game hole to Chris Haworth.
Nice volley.
Oh,
Is that a good one?
It's almost skipped off the baseline.
0-0. Side out.
Again, it's a pretty obvious game plan. Taking the ball into the forehand. I actually think Chaffin has had some success playing the ball to the forehand first and then going into the backhand, getting Haworth moving. He's expecting so many forehands now, he can camp over there.
On the other side of that, Haworth known for sharing some insight with us, hitting to the strength first to open up the weakness. There are different lines of thoughts on that. Oh, nice.
That's a nice shot.
Side out.
Good dip.
An ankle
And
breaker.
follows it in.
Zero, zero.
Lobs.
Oh, he's there.
Oh,
That's a good volley back behind.
trickery on the inside out punch.
Haworth going to the defensive lob quite a bit. I like it.
Especially with the sun in the face of Chaffin, not a bad play. It's a nice
good ball.
reset touch from Chaffin.
It's a good ball. Against taller players, dipping it low. It's very, very tough.
Is that as much of a spin thing as it
2-0.
is?
It's just more of
Pace.
like, how flexible are your hips?
Point. 3-0. Point.
Couple of unforced misses here for Haworth. He knows it.
4-0.
That is a heavy ball.
Yeah. What is it about it that feels heavier than others?
He definitely hits with a lot of spin. I like to say Chris Haworth is one of those new age players, kind of like Hunter Johnson, where they're much more comfortable at the baseline and they just like to hit a lot of spin. It's becoming more and more like tennis. Wide.
It's wide, yeah, to your point. Does a lifetime ball play into that at all?
Absolutely.
Well?
Absolutely. It bounces up
1-4.
more. It's heavier. It replicates it a lot. It's been an adjustment for players. A lot of tennis players have liked it a lot more. Yeah, I think that was a little bit ambitious to close in on that. That's the risk of dipping and crashing. If it's high, you're pretty
2-4.
much done. I didn't think that was going to move.
Nice.
And there's that backhand volley again. If I'm Haworth and Chaffin's coming in, I'm attacking that backhand volley.
3-4.
Nice. Another dip from Chaffin. But yeah, to your point, it seems like at this level, especially on the PPA side, the pros at your level will sniff out any weakness quickly and maybe quicker than other tours.
4-3.
A lot of it is match repetition.
Point.
Wild forehand there. I think there might be a little bit of wind behind us.
5-3.
Yep, just a touch.
Point.
Still, a smart play from Haworth. I know Chaffin made that one, but it was almost a little bit of a shank, which brought it short.
6-3.
That's so good. So
Side out.
good.
Chaffin's camped in the middle of the court, too. Still, Haworth gets it through him.
3-6. Side out.
What's the frustration here for Haworth, you think?
I think he's kind of just not feeling the paddle right now. He's been motioning at it a little bit, and he's really, I haven't seen him spray
6-3.
and miss his targets by this much in a while.
Yeah, he's usually
Side
pretty
out.
dead on with those, as we see. But hey, give credit to the young Camden Chaffin, too,
Putting some pressure on him.
in making those mid-match adjustments,
3-6.
as you talked about.
Point.
It's still right even there. He's a little bit frustrated with it.
4-6.
What a serve.
Point.
A little bit deep.
You can
It's
challenge.
worth a challenge.
the line of field.
That one,
Referee timeout.
Might as
Have a
well.
challenge
Yeah.
of the outcome.
Haworth
close.
has been on
Result
the
of
run.
rally is 5-6. See the video review.
Let's see this.
and you can tell Haworth is wearing some frustration here despite the run. Want that paddle a bit. We'll take a closer look at the call.
Looks like he's bringing out a new one, too.
Oh, yeah. Putting it there as backup. Taking a few extra service reps. Don't always see that in the middle of a challenge. He's a ball shagger. Somebody get out there, help him out.
I've been hitting serves lately on my breaks.
Yeah, how's that going for you? You've
I-
been pretty open about how
I
it hits.
don't want to jinx it.
Okay.
But this week
We
in
want to
practice,
talk about it.
I was able to hit some. So
Good.
like it.
It happens to the best. It really does.
Let's see. From our angle, it was close, but we're behind the ball, so it's tough to see.
So Howard had a closer look at it. We didn't get the shot on our end, but we'll see. Here's Howard.
After review the alcohol stands, the relevant stand is played. Lots of a free challenge, no free challenges
Yeah, it
remaining,
looks a
one free
little out.
challenge remaining. Resume play at 5-6.
There it is, just missing the line. Worth a challenge, though.
Yeah,
Stop
break
the
it up.
momentum.
Time in. 5-6.
What a ball. So
Point.
good.
Wow.
I really feel like that's where Haworth can just really put the match into his own hands.
6-6.
When he's striking first and getting to the net on his terms, he's so tough.
Hammer was served that time.
Side out.
Overcooked the third, though. Still looking for that proper contact.
Very
I heard him
frustrated.
say something about the paddle softening up on him a little
6-6.
bit, maybe.
Chaffin's
Side out.
becoming a little bit too predictable.
In what ways?
Well, he's taking the first ball in on the forehand. Haworth didn't even recover back to the backhand.
6-6.
He had a clean look if he would have taken it line.
Side out.
And he just said, why are you staying back? I
Yeah.
agree.
For Chris.
Yeah.
6-6. Side out.
Just sailed long. A few looks for Chaffin there. Stalemate.
Mm-hmm.
6-6.
And he
Point.
serve again. How does Haworth have such natural power? Is it
7-6.
contact point? Is it utilization of core?
I think
What do you see?
a lot of it is racket paddle speed. I'm
Yeah.
sure he had it
Side
in
out.
tennis. I think a lot of it is paddle head speed, and a lot of it I truly do think people are more gifted. I
6-7.
noticed taller players seem to have more power just because we have longer limbs and more leverage. But then you have
Point.
a Paris Todd who also can, but she's very, very whippy and fast through the contact point. Fast twitch.
Yeah. Which, if you don't have that racket background, not always easy to develop that, to your point. Such a good drive again, exploiting that low backhand volley.
A little bit of emotion out of him.
7-7.
That slice finally working out for Haworth there.
Eight, 7.
First lead.
Point.
I would maybe look into a timeout here.
9-7.
Chaffin's playing pretty quick at Haworth's pace, and he's on a run.
So good.
Point.
Just like that, in a bit of an early game rut, and Haworth just claws his way out of it. Men's singles, Haworth with match
10-7.
point. Ooh, too big.
Side out.
Clean look right there, and again, just trying to target that backhand volley.
7-10. Side out. 10-7. Point. Game 11.
Beautiful ball from Chris Haworth to close it out. 11-5, 11-7. What'd you see from Chris Haworth on his way to the round of 32, Leia?
I think when he found his range, I mean, we saw vintage Chris Haworth. You can tell he was struggling there for a little bit, but I think he eventually found his range and got what he wanted out of this match.
He'll move on to face Jay DeVilliers, the 22 seed in the round of 32. Chris Haworth searching for gold in Virginia.